Hello everyone, I am T of Crumpets Tea and Sewing, and today I am going to be sharing with you my plans for the month of December. So stay tuned and I will tell you all about what I am planning to make this month. So the first pattern is Simplicity 8418. This is a bomber jacket. It's just a very simple bomber jacket. It has 12 given pieces. So for view A, you only are going to be sewing with 9 pieces, and view B, you'll sew with 12 pieces. Now, the difference between views A and B is that little applique. You see that little floral applique that's on the jacket of view B? So that is the 3 additional pieces that you're going to be working with. So if you're working with view A, is only 9 pieces. If you're working with view B, you're going to be working with 12 pieces. So it's very simple, but it is a lined jacket. You're going to be having like your sleeves, your front panel pieces, your back piece. You have the collar, the band for the jacket on the wrist, the band for the jacket at the lower end of the jacket, and there's some other small pieces as well that are attached to the jacket at the bottom for the band. It's not very hard. I read through the instructions. The instructions seems very straightforward and simple. I am going to be doing this with a collaboration with someone, so I don't want to give away too many details like what kind of fabric I'm going to be sewing with and all that other stuff, because I am doing this as a collaboration, and I'm hoping to get this done hopefully by the end of next week. So that would be the 21st, I think that is. So anyway, hopefully this will be done by then, and then I can post and tell you more about my experience with the jacket, and then also my experience with the collaboration as well. So the next make that I'm making for the month of December is Simplicity 1499. This is also an older pattern. It's not old like out of print old, but it is an older pattern, meaning it wasn't released this year, and I don't even think it was released last year. It's an easy to sew vest. It has 4 different variations. So you have 3 variations of a vest, and then the last variation is of a headband, and you can see the model, she's wearing that headband up here. I'm going to be doing view A, which is a pre-quilted vest. So you have to, what pre-quilted mean is the fabric is pre-quilted, so you have to pick up fabric that's already pre-quilted, and I did that. So I purchased some pre-quilted fabric from Joann Fabrics. It also calls for bias binding, so you're going to be putting bias binding on the neck of the vest, around the armholes, at the bottom of the very bottom of the vest, as well as down the center front, over by the zipper, like in the middle. Well, the bias binding won't be in the middle. The bias binding will be on the left and the right side of the zippers. So I'm excited to make that. It also has a view where, so view A, you can see the pockets are on the outside of the vest. View B, the pockets are in the seam of the vest. So that version has inseam pockets. And I thought about doing that one, and who knows, I may do that one, I don't know. But I thought that the pockets that are on the outside of the vest makes for a more interesting vest. So we'll see. View C, the zipper is a side zip, so it goes across the body in a diagonal form instead of going straight up and down the body, as you see with views A and B. And as I mentioned before, view D is the headband. So that is what I'm hoping to make coming up as well. McCalls M7547, which is a learn to sew pattern. It's just a really easy dress pattern that has an elasticated waist. I'm going to be picking elements of all these different versions. Since it is wintertime, I want to have long sleeves and a long dress. So I'm going to be doing the length of the dress of view A, the length of the sleeves for view D, and I'm going to be doing an overlay, so that will be view B. So I'm just picking elements from each one of those views. And as I said, it is elasticated, so it's just a pullover dress. So I'm hoping to get this done real soon. This is in a collaboration with someone as well. For Halloween, I made my son a matching PJ set, a top and a pair of bottoms. I want to recreate that again with Christmas fabric, and that is this fabric right here that I purchased from Joann Fabrics that has little doggies, snowflakes, candy canes, Santa hats. It's just so cute. I really love this fabric, and my son really loves the fabric as well. He helped me pick it out. So I'm going to go ahead and pop a picture here of what his Halloween PJ outfit looks like, and you can get an idea of what that looks like. But this time I want to make long sleeves, and I'm hoping, because it's a little bit colder than it was in October, so I'm going to make long sleeves, and then also the pants are going to be long sleeves as well. So this is a knit fabric, and as I said before, I purchased this from Joann Fabrics, and it was in their Doodle collection. So DOODLE, Doodle collection. So it's the, I believe, Doodle Juvenile collection. So this is going to be fun. I like those types of fun little prints for children. Now, the last two things that I am going to be making, this one here, this is Simplicity 8413, which is a slip dress and kimono. So you have 4 different views. You have 2 views of a dress. You can have a short dress or long dress. And then you also have 2 different views of a kimono, which includes just a kimono, just a regular kimono right here. And then one with like a contrast on the neckband and on the sleeve band as well. So I'm making this for a Minerva Crafts project that I am working on that I really need to get done soon. So I have my fabric, my Minerva fabric for it, and I went ahead and traced out all the pattern pieces, and all the pattern pieces is all ready and tested. I just need to go ahead and cut out the fabric and get to work. So I'm hoping to get this done this week. And then lastly is the McCalls M7847, which is a jacket pattern, which I also took the opportunity to go ahead and cut the pieces out for this one as well. I purchased some wool fabric, so it's 100% wool fabric, and I purchased it from Joann Fabrics when they had their Black Friday sale on the wool, and it was $7.99 a yard. I purchased 2 yards of a red wool, and for those of you who know, like, wool can be very expensive. So originally, I think it was like $40 a yard, and I got it for $7.99, and I was really excited about the deal that I was able to get with that wool. So I'm hoping to make a jacket, or a coat, I should say, a coat, because wool is heavy. It won't be a jacket, it'll be more like a coat. I'm hoping to make a coat with this pattern here that has 3 different views of a jacket. Now, it calls for faux fur. It doesn't have any other fabrics listed on here, but I'm thinking, you know, because of the style and everything, that I can definitely use a wool with this. It's a learn to sew pattern, so it's also very easy. It does have a lining though, so you do have to put a lining into the jacket, and it comes in sizes as extra small, small, medium, large, and extra large, and all sizes are included into this envelope. So that is my plans for December. Oh, did I tell you about the different views? Yes, it has 3 different views. They're all essentially the same. The only difference between these three views is the length. So view A is, I think it comes like just below the waist, like it falls between the waist and the high hip. And then view B falls more around the midsection of the hip. And then view C is a longer version that falls down almost, it looks like almost at the knee, I think. It's pretty long. So those are the things that I am thinking about sewing. And I'm not sure if I'm going to be committed to that last pattern, that McCall's pattern. I just have to kind of figure out which pattern would be the best for my wool fabric, but that's one that I have considered to sew. So these are my December sewing plans. I'm hoping to get all of this done, but knowing me, a lot of it might spill over into January. However, the two projects that I am doing as collaborations, those are front and foremost, and I'm pretty sure those are going to get done within the next week or two. So stay tuned for pattern reviews and, you know, my experience. I'll tell you more about my experience with those projects. And also, I think I'm due for a sewing vlog as well. And I really love sewing vlogs. I like to show you the process and from the beginning all the way to the end of how I kind of create and do my my makes. So anyway, stay tuned for all of that. If you have any exciting plans that are coming up for the month of December, please share them in my comment section below. And I hope that you have a blessed and fun holiday. And until next time, stay creative, everyone.